So what do you think? Do you believe that God raised Jesus from the dead?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's very
We do
good.
believe.
So if we believe, we can come to him and we can get our forgiveness. And the most important thing is when we realize that we've broken the law of God and that we deserve to go to hell, but Jesus has given that eternal life, we want to share that gift of eternal life with others. So the first thing to do is to learn how to share your testimony. So I teach people to be able to share their testimony in 3 minutes or less. So I'll give you an example. With me,
do you want us to share our testimony with you?
well, I'm going to tell you yes in a minute, but I want to teach you how to do it first.
Okay.
You may well know, Pastor, but we'll teach a method that people can easily do. When we're sharing our testimony with somebody else, there are 3 things we need to cover.
Yes.
One is, what was our life like before we got to know Jesus? 2 is, how did we meet Jesus? And then 3 is, what difference did it make? So those 3 things again. What was our life like before we met Jesus? 2, how did we meet Jesus? And then 3, what difference did it make in our life? So I'll just share my own testimony first. So when I was young at school, I was very depressed. I got bullied. I told lies to my teacher. And I had a lot of sins, like everybody has. And but I was looking for truth. I wanted to know what the truth was of life. And I heard a man at a business conference, and he was talking about how to run a successful business. It wasn't a Christian meeting. But towards the end of the meeting, he said, I want to share with you about my faith in Jesus Christ, because it's really helped me build my business. And he talked about being born again. He talked about having a personal relationship with Jesus. And he talked about being a Christian 7 days a week. And somehow that testimony made a deep impact on me. And I was traveling on a train to another business conference a couple of months later, and I was reading one of this man's books, but suddenly I thought, wow, I do believe in Jesus. And I asked Jesus into my life. So that's how I became a Christian. Then when I started to live as a Christian, I found that I had a deep peace and joy about me that I hadn't had before. The sky seemed to be blue, and everybody seemed good. And just knowing Jesus helped me through various difficult times in my life.